Hey everybody, welcome back to another Fashion Friday. Hope you guys are having a great week in Destiny. Pretty big week in gaming. Outriders came out. Binding of Isaac's new DLC came out. Among Us got a new map, I think. I'm not really into Among Us, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let me know if you guys have been playing anything else besides Destiny. That new Grandmaster, probably one of the hardest Grandmasters in the game. I haven't done Grandmasters until this season, so I can't really comment on that, I guess. But yeah, it's been really exciting. I played the demo for Outriders. I'm thinking about playing the main game. If you guys are interested in seeing any of that gameplay, let me know. But today's theme, since I've been doing the Grandmasters and I think a lot of people are doing the Proving Grounds Grandmaster and maybe struggling with it a little bit, I thought I'd do something to help ease your mind maybe. You know, if you're worrying about Grandmaster, you don't want to be worried about your fashion as well. And I happened to see a couple comments on the subreddit, Destiny the Game, talking about how hard 6 Coyote was to work with. So I kind of got inspired to do maybe like a Grandmaster fashion series. We're going to start with the Hunter here, as you can see. Starting with the Omnioculus. Really great exotic, really powerful in Grandmasters. Grandmasters as a Hunter, you're mostly going to be abusing the invisibility function of the Night Stalker classes. Omnioculus does a good job of letting you get those smokes back faster, and so a lot of people run it. We got a nice little build here. My idea for this build, in my opinion, the Omnioculus kind of wants a skinny frame, even though it looks pretty bulky in my opinion. Every time I've tried to match bulkiness, I just don't do a good job with it. So I wanted to give it the appearance of like a normal looking hunter got strapped with this crazy like contraption on his chest. And I think it came out really good actually. I'm trying to keep these sets pretty common armor wise. Make it a little easier for people to use and recreate, even if they're pretty new to the game. So we got two pieces of the Forbidden Visage set, the legs and the head. On the head, we got the Rivalry Resolute. I wanted to go with mostly white total aesthetic besides the chest, just to give it that more contrast and make it feel more like a contraption attached to a Guardian. In general here, I've just got different kinds of shaders that make your character's armor white. Got the Aniline Shock. This might be a little harder to come by. There's definitely some other options if you wanted to get it like a mostly white look though. I do not appear to have some loaded up. That's not too bad. That's an Omla meter gloss that you can just get from the Eververse randomly from Bright Grams. They may sell it every once in a while too. We got the Vanguard Dare gloves, which are a little bit older, so you might not have that, but you can get that from the Eververse archive. I think the Intrepid gauntlets can look good in this set, but I like the extra bulkiness and little shoulder on this. Kind of helps match up with this pretty bulky chest piece, in my opinion. Doing the War Weary, which is something you could easily get this season if you just do that Vanguard bounty for the ornament of Salvage or Salvo. For the Forbidden Visage legs, we got Carbon Blood, which was sold pretty recently. Looks really great here. A lot of white actually in the fabric side of this shader. And that matte black does a good job matching with this Jacarina on the Omnioculus. I love the little blue trims and highlights on this. And I really picked it though because this white circles around the eyes make them pop a lot. If you want to get this set in a very dark look, instead of that mostly white, you can always go with the Skelegal throughout. Looks really great. Maybe you could switch out the cloak and the helmet shaders if you wanted that to be really dark as well. I think Skelegog does really well on the rest of it to get it pretty dark. Let me know what you think of this set. I think Omnioculus is a strong choice, but I know some people are still really into the 6 Coyote, so let me load that one up and we can talk about that set I got. So here's my 6 Coyote set. I have a old video with a 6 Coyote set actually as well. I'll put a picture of that set on the screen. It's more of a really bulky knight kind of look. So if you're not into this slimmer, kind of stealthy knight, you might like that one more. But I really switched up the colors here. For the actual chest piece, I got the Testudo. Really wanted the gold on this plate, But I also wanted a shader that allowed this really cool coyote like engraving to pop. There's some shaders that kind of make it really hard to see it. But this Testudo also gives you some really nice colors in the fabrics on this, and made it really fun to play off of it. For these arms, we've got the celestial grips, but silver tactical. Do not let this emblem fool you. Actually matches super well with the Testudo's colors. Really similar golds, it just doesn't have this pattern. And really similar like red, deep salmon-y color. So definitely if you're looking to pair something with Testudo that has a lot of fabric, but it's not quite matching up like you like, look out for that shader. Does a really good job. Add some nice little white accents here. I think it helps breaks up the piece. Also matches with this Cloak Called Home's unshadable white strip here along the edge. And I went with this one because I really like the flowiness, and I really like the unshadable white to match the arms. I went with a really dark hood, Basalt Toxic, because there's a lot of black elements, and I thought it would be nice to balance out this really bright chest piece up near the top of the neck with some nice dark fabric. That big hood on the Cloak Called Home, it's just so easy and looks so good to make really dark face masks to go in the middle of it. And the Legatus mask does really well here. You can do some different shaders. If you want some like white eyes to be popping through, a lot of shaders do that. But the Raspberry does a good job of getting it really dark throughout. If you wanted something different as well, you could do the Testudo on this. It's a nice deep black around the eyes, but it matches that the metal of the chest, obviously, and really shines through with that contrasting black all around it. For the legs, I went the also Basalt Toxic. I was pretty surprised to see this bluish green kind of match these little splotches on the chest piece here. And I really liked how most of it was black besides that, including this little like leathered armor portion near the top of the legs. You also have some unshadable gold that works out perfectly in this set actually on these Iron Truage boots. So I think those flow really well together. If you want a good like mostly black shader for this set, Amethyst Veil does a great job. Gives you some nice deep blues and some not so noticeable places, but adds some interesting accents. And it gives that coyote a nice silver. It keeps it popping up, which I like a lot. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the 2 sets I got here for you today. If you've got any other GM armor that you're rocking on Hunter, please leave it in the comments and I can add another set into a future video and help you style that. I'm not sure I've seen any other one. You may be doing like Nighthawk, but there's plenty of Nighthawk sets out there, and including in my videos in the past with good Nighthawk sets. It's a much easier exotic to work with than these 6 Coyote and Omnioculus, in my opinion at least. But yeah, I'd be interested to see what you're rocking. If you haven't already, please join the Discord. You can show me your best sets with the 6 Coyote, and I'd love to give some feedback if you would like it. And please like the video if you liked either of these sets, and leave a comment on which one was your favorite. Subscribe if you want to see some more fashion videos in the future, and I'll see you next week. See ya.